is New York Nightly News with Chuck Scarborough, live on New York Nonstop.
And summer field trips and picnics can leave you and your family open to a silent threat, Lyme disease. Here with some tips about how to protect yourself is Stacy Sobel. She is Executive Director of the Turn the Corner Foundation. Stacy, welcome.
Thank you.
Why is this cause important to you, Stacy?
Well, Lyme disease is one of the most common vector-borne diseases in the world, and there are so many people who have it who don't know that they have it. And unfortunately, the symptoms mimic many other illnesses, and people aren't educated about the dangers of the disease.
How widespread is it now?
It's incredibly widespread. It's really becoming an epidemic. It's all over the world. It's in the United States. It's very, very prevalent everywhere. People think it's more common in the Northeast, but that's not accurate anymore.
And is the trend still going up?
Yes, the trend is rising all the time. Unfortunately, what happens now is it's one little tiny tick, the size of like a poppy seed, can carry up to 12 different diseases. It's not just Lyme disease. No. It's all these different co-infections. And people are sick with many more things besides Lyme, and often they go to the doctor and get tested for just Lyme, and they have these other co-infections and they're not diagnosed.
Why is this so difficult to diagnose?
Unfortunately, the blood test is not completely accurate. And there are many false negatives. And so many people think that if they get a blood test that's negative, that they don't have Lyme disease, when in fact, really, it needs to be diagnosed in a clinical way. A medical history, a physical exam, and the blood work can be done on top of that.
Mm-hmm. So how do you know what doctor to go to try to get a proper diagnosis?
It's difficult. People travel from doctor to doctor and are very, very frustrated. Turn the Corner has an active website. We help people with that. If they want to visit www.turnthecorner.org, we will help them. But hopefully there's an increasing number of physicians and medical practitioners of all kinds who have become more knowledgeable about Lyme and tick-borne diseases.
When should you suspect you might have it?
Well, if you have a bullseye rash, unfortunately only about 40% of people get that, so most people do not get that. But if you experience strange symptoms, you should really become familiar with your body and get to become your own best advocate for your health care. So if you have joint swelling, headaches, neurological problems, it could be a variety of things. If you're diagnosed with a disease like MS, Crohn's, fibromyalgia, you should double check to make sure you do not have a tick-borne disease as well.
And can it always be cured?
Unfortunately, there is no one cure for everyone. There are many, many different kinds of treatments, and some treatments are effective for some people. Not every treatment is effective for everyone. There are ways to reduce your chances of getting it. One is to, of course, wear a repellent outside, be logical, wear shoes in the grass. But when you come inside, if you shower within 1 hour of coming inside, that really reduces your chances of the ticks embedding in your body.
Okay, and if you catch the tick, is there a time period when you can actually extract the tick where you're not at risk?
It's not really clear. Some medical practitioners believe 24 hours. I think I've heard things that the saliva, once it enters your body, it carries the organisms into your bloodstream immediately. So I would say be very, very careful and err on the side of treating yourself. And there are many, many different treatment options. So don't just look into one thing. There are lots of things. And again, come to our website. We have lots of alternatives.
All right, Stacy, thanks for coming in.
Thank you.